Hi everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I am bringing you a makeup look, and this is something I've been doing monthly. I've been trying to create makeup looks for not only inspiration for sort of the season that we're in, but also to highlight some new products. So I'm using stuff that, even if it didn't just come out in the last month, it is all a little bit newer, some old favorites that I don't get a chance to feature as well. It just lets me sit down, really show you how to use a lot of these products, because I don't always dedicate a full video to new releases. So some new releases I have here today are the Lil Fox Bitter Orange Mist. We've got the new Aurum Highlight from Rituel de Fille. We have the new Ficlo Lip Color Serum, the new eyeliner from Ere Perez in Agate, which is purple, as well as the purple mascara. So as you can sort of see, I don't know how it's really reading on camera from this distance, but this is a purple makeup look, and I actually think purple is very festive. It's a little bit wintry, and I've done it in a really subtle way here. And I also wanted to do a look using all matte shadows, so this is good for all ages. I think it's very flattering. I'm pulling the eyes out as I like to do, opening up the outer part, and then adding a little bit of color. And purple is very complementary to green eyes, brown eyes. I think it looks good on everyone, but specifically those eye shades, it'll really help enhance your eye color. That's a nice added benefit. All right, so I'm gonna quit yapping. I'm gonna get right into the tutorial here using some new in products at Integrity Botanicals. So if you'd like to know how I achieve this look, as well as see some new products in action, then please keep watching. Right, the newest of the foundations that I've shared with you on this channel is this Kjaer Weis liquid option. So that's the one that I chose to use today. I have a full review of this up on the channel. It's a good one. I'm using the shade Paper Thin. I do also like to apply this with my hands. I find that's a way to get it to warm up in the skin and look the most natural. And I'm not going overly full coverage here, because I'll go in with concealer here in just a moment like I usually do, which today I'm using the Ficlo Beauty Conceal Plus. This is an amazing one because it's a full coverage option, and I'm using the shade C3. So I'm just taking this underneath my eyes. As I've gotten older, I notice I'm getting a lot of discoloring towards the outer half of my eye as well, so I'm taking some concealer there on my nose, and then I do have a little spot to the right of my nose as well that I'm applying some concealer on. And with this, I always like to use a sponge, just again to give it a nice natural finish. So this sponge is from Hint Beauty. Then once it's all blended in, I do like to set only the areas where I've applied concealer. This is the Delium Tool 787 brush and 100% pure bamboo blur powder. A winning combination, absolutely. Bronzer, we are using an Old Faithful duo. This is the Antonym #2 brush and the Kjaer Weis bronzer in Basque. I love this pairing. It works really well on my skin tone, and I'm just applying it in all the usual places, quite liberally, might I add. So just underneath the cheekbone, temple, and underneath the jawline as well. And I'm just, again, taking the time to blend it out, but applying a pretty heavy hand. For highlight, we are doing a little Rituel de Fille on the cheeks this episode, and I'm using their Rare Light Cream Luminizer in Anthelion. And Anthelion in the pan looks really quite gold, but on the skin it pulls much more champagne. So it's a very flattering shade. And then I'm going to go in with the Rituel de Fille Nectar Pigment Balm. This is in the shade Bee Sting. And I'm actually concentrating the blush a little bit higher up on my cheeks than I usually would, because I'm going for this sort of uplifting, fresh, youthful look on the skin, and then I'm doing the same on the eyes, but in a fun colorway. So I'm focusing it towards the back of my cheek, towards the hairline. And then I'm going in with the new Highlight Intensifier from Rituel de Fille in Aurum. And this is just beautiful. It is absolutely not for the faint of heart. It really is quite a full-on option, but you can see me again as the last step, and I'm just applying it right at the highest point of my cheekbone. It blends in really nicely, and then you can always soften those edges with your beauty sponge just to make sure that it looks dramatic, but also like your skin. For eyebrows, I finally re-upped on my Plume pencil, and I love this guy. I use the shade Cinnamon Cashmere, and I even love the spoolie on the end. I think that it is so phenomenal. So this is just a really great pencil to add some definition to your eyebrows. You know that I have quite dark eyebrows, but the shape of them needs a little bit of assistance, and that's where this guy comes in. So I'm just kind of filling in any holes, not overly filling it in though, and also not worrying about how perfect it is because you can always blend it out. And then I am just going to add a little bit more shape and color with the 100% pure green tea brow fibers. I again use this in medium brown, and it adds a little bit of hold, a little bit of color. It's great on top of that pencil. For the eyes, I'm starting out with the Gressa Eye Tint in Roasted, and it looks like one of my eyebrow hairs have come along for the ride, but that's all good. I'm just sort of using the shade to map out a very faint shadow of where I want the purple shadow to go next. So I'm really only concentrating this on the outer third of my eye, bringing it in slightly because I'm going to really neutralize the outer corner of my eye again to lengthen them. So I'm going in now with the Delium Tool 785, and I'm just further blending this into the socket. And it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just a map for where the purple that I'm going to follow up with is going to go. And then I'm going with this Sappho shadow. I forget the name, but it'll be down below. It's something with a G. It's something with a G, but it's a really nice mid-tone purple shade, and I am just going right on top of that roasted shade with this. I'm sorry, I'm just mildly out of frame here. You could still see exactly what I'm doing. It's certainly not rocket science, but I am still using the Delium Tools 785 brush, and then I will be doing a lot of back and forth just to make sure that this is blended very seamlessly, but you could keep a really nice concentration there in the outer corner. Then I'm going in with the Sappho shadow in Monica. I don't know if you guys could tell that I like this shadow. It is like basically finished. I will totally be re-upping on this. And I am just, like I said, neutralizing basically the entirety of my eyelid outside of where I put that purple shade. And this doesn't need to be perfect either because we'll go back in and blend and soften it. And then for some added definition, for most definitely some added purple, I'm going in with the Ere Perez eye pencil in Agate. Now this isn't new, but it is a newer launch on the website. And I don't know if I've used this in a tutorial yet, so I am just lining the outer third of my eyes. We're not going to do a cat eye, but we are going to blend this out here in a minute. But I am going to connect the lower lash line to the top lash line there, again, for that feline-like shape. Then with the Antonym 12 brush, I am just blending that top shadow out. And then I'm going to go in with the Gressa concealer brush, actually, or the Fit Glow concealer brush in Gressa Roasted, and connect further and blend out that bottom lash line. Then for the Ultra Cat Eye shape, I'm adding some concealer and using the opposite side of that Fit Glow concealer brush to really make for a nice, soft but sharp edge. And then I'm finishing off the eye look here with the new Ere Perez mascara in Mauve, which is really just a beautiful purple. And at this up close angle, you can really see the difference in my lashes. My bare lashes look a lot more dark, but not quite as defined and beautiful as this mascara allows with that beautiful purple shade as well. For the lips, I'm going in with the new Fit Glow Lip Color Serum. This is in the shade Nice. It's a really beautiful, soft coral shade, it's described, and it adds just a little bit of color, just a little bit of warmth that is not clashing or competing with the eyes to finish off this look. All right, everyone, that is it. This is my completed purple makeup look. I don't know if you can really see I got the purple shirt on too. I just went full purple, 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 and I really think peach and purple make such a nice combination. Again, this is universally flattering with all of the matte shadows. It's also easy to achieve, but a little bit glamorous for the holiday seasons as well. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna link every single product that I use down below. If you want some more information on the new products, I will of course have those linked, as well as my original What's New video. If you want to be in the loop with all the new products that are coming out every single month on Integrity Botanicals, please do give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. I upload new videos here twice weekly and I don't want you guys to miss them. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the constant love and support. I do also post bonus content on Instagram, and I have all of our social medias linked down below for you. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.